DeFi Darius, Digital Asset Junkie TV. Thank you guys so much for kicking it with me. I comb the landscape so you don't have to. There's so much going on in the world of blockchain. Oh my God. In the world of tech, in the world of business, in the world of politics, a lot is going on right now. It is June 20th, okay? 2025. Bitcoin is currently at 103,000. XRP is sitting steady at $2.12. I don't think XRP is ever going to go below $2 again. All right. So there's so much going on in the blockchain world. Uphold is up for sale. Okay. Okay. Uphold's up for sale. Um, um, X might be a crypto platform. Okay. All right. You might can buy tokens on X. Okay. That's getting X is moving closer to the Everything app. I don't know if you guys heard about the rumors of a Everything app. There's some Chinese company that is like an Everything app that apparently X is going to copy. All right. But apparently X is moving towards that. All right. So much in the blockchain world is going on. Michael Saylor is still telling CEOs what to do with their stockpiles. Okay. And we all know what that is. All right. So we are going to get into this interview real quick. And pretty much the theme of this show, we're going to talk about X later on. We're going to talk about Uphold being sold. All right. So let's get into this interview real quick, man. Well, it's not really an interview. It's a little segment of Fox Business. Let's listen to the new, okay, this is the new SEC chair, Mr. Tom Atkins.
You made a comment recently about helping lots of industries in terms of the blockchain. People don't understand the impact, but it is broad. And we talked before this interview about, for example, the auto industry in terms of how to create growth and make things move better, more progress with regard to the blockchain. Can you walk us through how things can get better in that regard?
Great question. So this is more than just cryptocurrencies. The innovation and the potential use cases of the blockchain and distributed ledger technology, I think, is really great.
I never thought about this. But the car industry is a perfect test ground for, just casual transactions on the blockchain. You deal with, insurance. You deal with, financing. Sometimes you got to call the bank to get your car financed. You're dealing with tags. You're dealing with all types of certifications that can easily become a smart contract on the blockchain.
So, for example, for car titles and other evidence of ownership, to put it on a transparent type of platform, such as a blockchain, can save a lot of money and make things much more efficient and less costly for governments, for ultimately for taxpayers and consumers alike. So those sorts of things. Bernie Moreno, who's a great senator from Ohio, in fact, did that before he was a senator, for example. So there's so many ways, I think, that if we can bring clarity to this area so that lawyers can advise their clients as to what is proper to do and not, and what they have to do. Things have been so unclear, and like Chairman Hill was just saying, that in the past the SEC has invited people to come in, but there are a lot of stories that as people came in to talk to the SEC, they either got no answers, or even worse, by the time they got home, they might have had to subpoena in their post office mailbox or on the doorstep to respond, in an enforcement context. So those sorts of things, we're already changing them, and our goal is to have good rules of the road, good guide rails, so that people know what they can do to go forward. I think we have the authority to do that. I'm hoping that these two bills, the Clarity Act and the Genius Act, will make it through Congress and to the president's desk, and that he'll sign them. But in the meantime, we will go forth and help to bring clarity to these markets.
All right, man. So there you have it, man. All right. We're just waiting for the Genius Act and the Clarity Act to go through. All right. There's a lot going on right now. I don't know if you guys, a lot of people are just blase about it. There's a lot going on right now. I'm excited. I know you guys are excited. So let's talk about Uphold. Okay. Uphold Inc. All right. So this is a post from John Deaton. He is a Ripple lawyer. Okay. All right. So check this out. Check out this tweet. I put money on Uphold being acquired by a major player, either within crypto, such as Coinbase, Kraken, Gemini, Robinhood, Binance, okay, Ripple, JPMorgan, Goldman Sachs, Fidelity, Citi, or PayPal. Definitely, all these institutions are definitely trying to get Uphold, all right? Uphold has, I don't know how many users they have, but Uphold is a solid platform, all right? It would definitely be interesting if Ripple owned Uphold. I know a lot of people, I know the XRP armies, the lieutenants, the little foot soldiers are running around, tweeting and talking a whole bunch of mess about, Ripple possibly acquiring Uphold. This is interesting, man. Very interesting. All right. Looks like Flare Network is working with Uphold. That is interesting as well. I did a few videos on Flare Network. You guys, please go on my videos and find it. And then finally, we have X will soon launch his own in-app cryptocurrency exchange. Yes, that day is coming. X is definitely going to do that. I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be cool. I'm looking forward to the Everything app, man. That's going to be cool, man. All right. We have Apple. Apple is actually, they're having, what do they have, like a wallet ID or a ID that you can put on your actual Apple wallet. Lots of things are going on, you guys, in the crypto space, man. Okay, I'm excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I haven't, other than today when I actually open up the video. Every time when I open up one of my videos, I talk about the price of Bitcoin, XRP, or the price of the token that I'm actually talking about in the video. But I'm going to say, man, I have not checked my portfolios in some time. I am through buying digital assets for right now. Okay, I'm still dollar cost averaging certain tokens. All right, and the more you listen to the videos, the more you will put together what I'm actually purchasing constantly. Okay, all right, but dude, I'm so excited. You guys, please comment. Let me know what tokens you're excited about. I want to know what tokens you guys are staking. All right. I want to build a community. Digital Asset Junkie TV. Like I said, man, if you guys watch our live, okay, shout out to Dirty House Studios. I am not a scammer. Okay. Nobody that I deal with on these internet waves are scammers. Okay. We just like to talk shit. All right. You dig what I'm saying? So please, man, like and subscribe. All right. I'll catch you guys on the next one.